morning, Whittier. I'm Cambria Wren.
And I'm Tiffany Crea.
And welcome to WETV. So, Tiffany, how was your weekend?
It was incredible. I had a friend come over. What about you, Cambria? How was your weekend?
It was good. I also had a friend come over. What a funny coincidence.
That's awesome. Well, wherever you are, go ahead and stand for the pledge. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the Whittier Wildcat Pledge. Ready, begin. I am a Whittier scholar. I am respectful. I am responsible. I am safe. I always do my best, and I strive for excellence. Thank you. You may be seated. Now, our survival skill of the month is ignoring distractions.
Yes, it's always good to have that in mind. So here is the first step. Number 1, do not look at the person who are making noise or talking.
Step 2, stay focused on your work or task.
Step 3, do not respond to questions, teasing, or giggling. Step 4, if necessary, report behavior to an adult.
Fantastic. When you realize that you're getting distracted in class, make sure you follow those steps.
Great. Now here is one of the fun facts that we have to share. Did you know that hunting unicorns is allowed in Michigan?
What? Wow. Maybe I'll consider going to Michigan someday. Hopefully unicorns can avoid the hunters, though. That would be sad. Well, now, did you know that the Cookie Monster has a real name, which is Sid?
What? I didn't know that. I kind of like that name better, though. Well, now for the next segment of Mr. Keeney's Corner.
Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back to Mr. Keeney's Corner. Today we are going to draw a happy hippo, a hippopotamus. So the hippopotamus has a very large barrel-shaped body. So we're going to go ahead and start with an oval and go ahead and draw 2 feet. They're kind of like squares, rectangles, and we'll connect the oval. So this is the large outer shape of the body, and we're going to go ahead and put a little triangle at the top for his tail. Now we're going to draw the important details, the head. So the head is also going to kind of be barrel shaped. We're going to go ahead and give 2 ears at the top. Notice our hippo starting to take shape. We're going to go ahead and give the hippo 2 eyes so they can see. And hippos have very large noses, so go ahead and give 2 large circles for the nose. And we're going to give a little smile off to the side. And hippos have very large teeth, so go ahead and give your hippo some very big teeth. You can go ahead and give some details to the legs and any other aspects of the hippo that you would like. Hippos do like to live in water in the Africa Sahara. And we're going to go ahead and draw some grass that the hippo is going to be standing on. And Mr. Hippo is very happy, so we want to remind everyone to please be happy. Sometimes life is tough, but other times life is very happy. And so we want you to not worry, but be happy. So we have our hippo. You can add some more details to the ears. You can give your hippo some eyebrows, or you could even give the hippo a big smile at the bottom if you wanted to add those details. So boys and girls, don't worry, be happy, and be like Mr. Hippo. Have a fantastic day, and remember, make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.
Thanks, Mr. Keeney. That was a great picture of a hippo. As a matter of fact, that's one of my favorite animals.
Awesome. Now, let's head over to 2nd grade with our jokes of the day.
What is a room a ghost can't go in?
I don't know.
The living room!
A pencil without a point.
I don't know. Why?
Pointless.
What do you call a peanut when it got smashed? I don't know. Peanut butter.
Those were good. Those were some good jokes.
Yeah, those were pretty funny. Anyway, now let's head off to Mr. Kirkendall with the birthdays of the week.
Good morning, Whittier Elementary students and staff. It's me, Mr. Kirkendall, and I'm here today to read the birthdays for the week. But first, I'd like to start off with a joke. And the joke goes like this. How do fish communicate underwater in the ocean? Answer? Shell phones. Okay, let's get to the birthdays. All right, so for this week, we don't have too many, but we're gonna start it off with Miss Carpenter's class, Caleb. Newborn's class, Kimora. Carpenter's class, Andrew. Tooley's class, Wyatt. Endron's class, Honor. Bond's class, Chloe. Caceres' class, Isabella. Gaspar's class, Boyd. And Streeter's class, Marilyn. That concludes the birthdays for this week. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time.
Happy birthday, everyone. I hope you had an amazing birthday.
Yep, now we have an interview that Cambria and Mrs. Guralski, the new assistant principal, recorded for us.
Ms. Growski, thank you for taking the time to talk with us today.
Of course.
So, how long have you worked as an assistant principal?
Well, officially, this is my first year here with you guys. I have been an assistant principal helping at Fruitvale, which is also part of Hemet Unified, but I was a teacher then as well.
Okay. What's your favorite part about working at a school?
The students, of course, right? They're the ones that make it exciting. They're the ones that make it a school. It's different every day, and I love the little fire in your eyes when you learn something new, or just your positive attitudes.
Did you have to go to college to do this job?
Absolutely. Like many of the other staff on campus, I did have to go to college. It was a lot of schooling, but absolutely worth it. And if it's something you enjoy, it doesn't seem like a lot of schooling.
What college or university did you attend?
Well, first I went to Mount San Jacinto. If you don't know where Mount San Jacinto is, it's right here in the San Jacinto Valley. And the reason I chose it was because it's so close to home and it doesn't cost so much money. And then I went to Cal State Long Beach, and I loved Cal State Long Beach because it's the beach. It's cooler, you can go to the beach, you can ride your bike around. And then I went to Cal State San Bernardino. And once again, I did that because then it was close to home again.
Well, did you use the power of Yet while you were in college?
You know, I had never heard about Yet until I was a teacher. So I didn't purposely use the power of Yet, but I'll be honest, math was a little bit of a struggle for me. So I knew I had to do well in math in order to be a teacher, right? So I did have to overcome that. I knew if other people could do well in math, so could I. And so I did use the basic principle that I would get there. I just hadn't learned it yet.
That's good. So what made you want to do what you do?
That's a great question. I was a teacher for 17 years. And while I loved being a teacher, I wanted a chance to meet more people, more students, help in other ways that I wasn't before.
Okay. What did you like to do outside of work?
I like to be outside, not inside. So when I'm not at the site here, I like to be outside in the water, hanging out with family, and my family loves to go camping. So that's where we spend a lot of our time.
I like to camp. What's your favorite memory in elementary school?
I had a 5th grade teacher. Her name was Mrs. Starks, and I thought she was super cool because she had a really awesome car. And back then, teachers were allowed to take you to McDonald's for Happy Meals if you did really well in reading. So I still remember that.
Wish I could go to McDonald's. Well, do you have any advice for us?
If you want to do something and you're excited about it, then do it. Whether it's you want to learn math facts, be a better reader, just take the steps, figure it out. And the other thing, be nice to people, be kind. It's really not that hard. It makes you feel good and it makes them feel good too.
How was your experience at Whittier so far?
It is awesome. In the morning, I love the families coming on campus. even the little kids, I'll say good morning and they say good morning, and I'll tell them have a nice day, and they say you have a nice day too, and I was like, what? Who are these students? They're so polite. They have great manners.
I always love saying hi to little kids when I pass by them. Well, thank you for taking the time to talk with me today. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you.
Well, now we know some things about Miss Goralski. So, if you see her out on the playground, make sure to say hi and thank her for her advice.
For sure. Now, before we sign off, we want to remind you that we have our catalog fundraiser going on now.
Yes, make sure you go through the catalog with your parents. And if you haven't watched the fundraiser video, you can click on this QR code here. They'll tell you all about it.
Sounds good. Well, that's it for this week's video. Thanks for watching WETV.
Have a fantastic day and enjoy What's Up Whittier
Coming up right now.